Tonight we're staying at Under Canvas.
Well, there is a hospital at exit 65.
We're down at the Hoover Dam today right now. We're gonna... She's liking this trail. Hiking.
Well, that was sucky. Sorry. I stepped in a hole.
Okay, you ready? Good afternoon, guys. Today we're at Mount Olive Baptist Church in St. Clair County. We come out here for a couple of reasons. One is Find a Grave sent me a photo request for a tombstone they want me to go find and take a photograph of and update them. And another is there's a civil rights leader that's not really known, but he was there and he was integral in the civil rights movement. So you want to go take a look?
Yeah, it's going down here.
All right.
This is a neat little graveyard too.
Yeah.
You don't have the road to, you're not driving through, but there's not that many graves out here.
Let me see, let me get you there. I want to make sure I'm getting you. I see you in camera. I just want to make sure I was getting you. There you go. There you go. And we got all walking down through here. Let's go see if we can find this. And we're looking for the lady's name is Maddie. And there's only 64 burials, so it shouldn't be too hard to find them.
No.
See? That's a pretty graveyard though.
Yeah.
Out here. Look at this, guys. It's nice and pleasant, isn't it?
It is.
Let's go down here. See what this is.
It's like we got this hill down back. What do you want to do with it?
Climb it. Go check it out. Oh, there's some steps, but they got 6 all of them. Let's go see down here.
That even goes into a discussion I was having in another video. We have so many people. What are we going to do, as people continue to pass on? And we should be finding pieces of land like this that really are not good for industrial or anything, and turning those into plots.
A phone call tried to come in. I think it messed me. Right. Okay.
So you're gonna have to use my video to line it up.
Let's go.
But
I have the GoPro going.
Okay. Well, if you had the GoPro, we're good then. But we'll keep looking at this. But what I was saying was, we got to find pieces of land that's really not good to put something on, and turn those into, cemeteries and places. Like a hillside. Mm-hmm. You don't have to dig down. I'll dig in. I mean, really, what does it matter? What does it matter?
No, it doesn't.
But
look down here. Let's go down here and see. And I have some notes about this church because this church has a big history, along with the people that are buried here. See, guys, that's a holler down there.
That's a deep holler there.
Yeah, that's a holler. Let me see what my notes say now. Let me pull my notes out. And I have to have notes because this one had a lot of history, guys. Hold on. All right. It says it was founded in the 1860s by the Freedmen's Society. And the Freedmen's Society was a society set up for freedmen that were once enslaved men, and to help them set up their own communities and towns and things like that. Okay, so that
and for a little more on that, they could check out your video on Father Coyle.
Right, the Freedmen's Society. Okay. It says that it had a lot of changes, and during the civil rights movement, it played a significant role in the local community. And buried here is Willie Hallman, one of the civil rights leaders that worked with Martin Luther King. And they said right here at this church, Martin Luther King was here. So he met here before. So we're going to try to find 2 graves. The first one was, what did I say her name was?
Well, I remembered it until you said that. Willie Millie or
Ellis?
Something.
Let's see. Marla Graham, 1944 to 2024. When we see it, we'll know it.
I'm sure.
Here we go. Cecil Edward Graham, SP4 U.S. Army, Vietnam. Thank you, sir. Go around here. Goodness. Here's the Etheridge. That's spelled like, don't have the E.
That's spelled like the Tennessee Etheridges.
Jerry M. Gill. And here it is, Marion Etheridge Bennett. And that's the Bennett stone. And this is his wife, Mary Jo Bennett. Yeah, it's pretty out here. Look at the skies. Yes, it is. I know what's up. These woods are pretty. All right. Jody Carl Gill Jr., 45 to 98. Yeah, this isn't a big one at all. Lois Meeks Lovell. And Reverend John Brewer. And Edna. It is pretty out here, isn't it?
It is.
I could see where this might have been integral to the civil rights if it's out here this long. In this area,
Yes.
that looks like a fresh grave.
Yes.
Johnny Campbell, 1951 to 1993. (1999 to 2011), so he wasn't very old. That's bad.
No.
He was young. Let's see. Daniel Bartram, 1958 to 2014. That's his headstone up there against the wall. Let's go see. Yeah, and it looks like his wife. Yeah. Thurman, William, and Marlene. It's pretty out here.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look at here. Here's another one. Curtis and Virginia Lee. Dolphin. Get up on them. There you go. Looks like Virginia has passed, but Curtis has not.
So yeah, this is unlike most of the
Curtis
cemeteries that we go
Rankin.
to. In the fact, this is rather new. There's 2,000 burials. Several of them.
Meeks. Billy and Velma. Yeah, Find a Grave sends me photo requests. Say, like the photo request I have today of this young lady that her funeral was in Gadsden, but she was from here and she was buried here in the cemetery. And I have her name, but they don't have a picture of her tombstone or her plaque. So if she has one out here, I'm going to update that with her picture. I found her picture and send it to them, and they'll put it on their site. You can see some of our pictures on some of the sites. You can go to Find a Grave and look at Pell City Cemetery. You can look at Fraternal Cemetery, and you can see some of our pictures at our sites. Paul Meeks, 1969 and 1994. All right. Someone's pulling up. Parham, Isaac, and Betty. Hawkins, Jimmy, and Nancy. Let's see. I haven't seen either one of the graves I'm looking for yet. And when I got there, I was going to comment on them. Nan Alla Myers, M-I-E-R-S, 1912 to 1985. What kind of name is that?
That is, I don't know.
German? Jewish?
I don't know. I almost think it's Asian. Because the letter grouping.
Gwyn, Jerry and Mary, and Rance.
Huh.
I like this. Joshua Cook, 1992's Baby. It's like written in
It looks almost like it was written with a crayon. Let me move out of your light and see if you can get that.
That's paint.
That's paint, I figured.
It's blue paint. It looks almost like fingernail polish.
Yeah, I guess.
Something about tears could build a stairway and memories a lane. I'll walk right up to heaven and bring you home again. It's a baby's tune. That's sweet, guys. It's raised lettering. Kimberly Diane Kendrick. Okay. Parts. Leland and Madeline. That's a pretty little. That's a pretty
Oh wow,
song.
that's copper too. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it has the Bible on it. That's pretty. I like that. I'm just going back and forth. Carla Kendrick and Timothy and Wilda Vaughn.
They're still
Gary
with
Kendrick,
us.
Pamela, yeah. They just had their spots marked.
Right. I've noticed. I've actually noticed a lot of that out here. I haven't commented yet because I really don't know what to say when I'm not seeing it, but
That's creepy to me. It's like foreshadowing or something.
yeah, that's a feeling that I have too. I don't want my stone made until I'm gone.
All right, until you're ready to use it. That's what I think. Vernon Jones, 1892 to 1970. He's one of the originals buried here. Opal Hallman and Robert and Julia Vaughn. Here you go, Willie Hallman. Here we go. Here's our civil rights leader, guys.
Yep.
All right, right here, Willie Hallman. Willie Hallman was an American minister and civil rights leader. He was born on November 22, 1906 in St. Clair County, Alabama. He grew up in a family of modest means and was raised in a Christian household. Hallman pursued his education at the Alabama Theological Seminary and later at Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. Hallman began his ministry in the 1930s, serving as a pastor in various churches in Alabama. He became increasingly involved in civil rights activism, advocating for racial equality and social justice. During the 1950s and 60s, Hallman played a key role in the civil rights movement in Alabama. He worked closely with the prominent leaders like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Fred Shuttlesworth. Hallman was a member of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and participated in numerous protests, marches, and demonstrations. He also helped to organize other registration drives and advocated for equal access to education and employment. Willie Hallman's legacy as a minister and civil rights leader continues to inspire people today. He remained committed to his faith and his community throughout his life, working tirelessly to promote social justice and equality. Hallman received numerous awards and honors for his contributions to the civil rights movement. He passed away on February 14, 1991, leaving behind a legacy of courage, compassion, and dedication to the pursuit of human rights. They said that he was integral in the civil rights movement, and he worked with Martin Luther King a lot, and he was the reason why Martin Luther King come out here to this place to have these meetings and stuff like that. So he was integral in the civil rights movement in St. Clair County.
Well, you know, as far as the civil rights movement goes, there's so many people that get so much credit, and then there's people that deserve more credit than they're getting.
Mm-hmm. Is that a old house up there in the woods?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. I gotta check that out before we leave. Okay. Jaquita Skipper.
Did we find the one we're looking for, or I don't know. I
No,
cannot
not
remember
yet.
that name.
Yeah, it's Ellis. No. Texas Elizabeth Sweat Graham. Look. That's the name. 1918 and 2016. And Grady Graham, Private U.S. Army, 1918 to 1966. Wow, that's pretty. This grave is really decorated up. We'll have to take the steps down.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. No wonder they hadn't had found the picture of this woman.
Oh my, I'm not fighting that. I'll go around.
Let's see. Andrew and Annie Meeks.
Yeah, these were the only ones we had not looked at.
Yeah. She might not be out here. Bessie Meeks, if she is, she might not be marked yet.
Right.
Might not have a mark yet. Emma and David Meeks. Here we go. U.S. Air Force, 1940 to 2020. Thank you, sir. A.J. Meeks, 1920 to 1921. S.L. Meeks, babies. Julia Wells, 1877 and 1923. Julie Von Hawkins, what is that? What is that?
I don't know what, it looks like a piece of mining belt.
Julie
You know,
Hawkins,
conveyor belt.
1963 to 2019.
It's exactly what that looks like. I mean,
It's weird.
those big conveyor belts you see like in the coal mines and rock quarries that dump the rocks out. Piece of that.
And there's, we're back down to Barsham.
Huh.
I didn't see her. I don't think that she's buried out here, guys. Let's go this way. I really don't. She might not have a marker yet.
And then I see something over there.
Where?
A depression that looks like a culvert, and maybe there's a, it's not, it's a marker.
Where?
In the ground over there. See that depression in the ground on the, to your right?
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll walk out the up on this backside, because who knows?
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
I'm just gonna see. I won't bother anything. It looks like, let's see. It looks like somebody's wood stacking shed.
Yep.
Somebody's using that to cut wood. I want to show you something, guys. Let me get up on it. See the wood? It's not an abandoned home. They cut wood out there and they stack it inside the shed to keep it dry. That's a smart cookie. See, but this is a cemetery from back here. It is pretty, isn't it?
Whoa. No, that's probably just flowers down there.
Where?
The bottom of the hill over here.
Where flowers went down the hill?
I'm wondering if those flowers that are right down there on your left, halfway down on the hill over there, I wonder if that's a marker.
I don't know. Let's see. I'll go that way. See?
Because I'm tall enough, I saw all the way up around here, there's nothing on this side, so that's the last thing I see that could be a target.
Okay. Yeah, this is a very small cemetery, as you see, guys. So it's limited. I'll just find a grave that I have a picture of her, but her marker's not out here. That happens, you know.
Right.
That we're out here trying. That's all. That's what counts. We'll go this way and see. That could be just where
People are throwing flowers?
here they wash down. Let's see. But it's not beyond comprehension that something like that could happen. All right. I think that's just wash off.
Yeah. think you're right.
I don't see anything. Do you?
Nope. I'm looking. I'm gonna go over here and look at it just to be sure. But yeah, it's just where somebody threw some down the hill there.
Are those planted or thrown there?
Thrown.
Go look.
Or the wind took them.
Out. Look at that. That's probably got a lot of water on it when it's flooding. You see that? This is a holler back here.
Yeah, this holler's full of water. A lot of people are in trouble.
Huh?
This holler here gets full of water. A lot of people are in trouble.
Right. All right, I'm gonna cut this one. It might be short, but it's still a great video. I'll throw the pictures of the pioneers up here and the pictures I can find, guys. So I hope you enjoy it. Have a great afternoon.
All right. So me and my Gracie decided we're gonna look again. We're gonna find it. Nope, I don't even see the name Lewis. You looking for it, Grace? Did you find it? Where's it at, Gracie? That's what I'm
just saying, like, there are spots where she could be buried.
Yes. Do you know what? We could see if the church has an online, like an info at email and ask them.
What I'll do is send them a picture of the graveyard. I'll send them a picture of her and say that she's buried here. This is her picture. But I couldn't find no more. They'll take it. It's more than they have.
All right, that's it for real this time.